And yeah, hello, beautiful people. We are back, and this is gonna be day two here. And the teams they're pretty good, right? Bunkers Esports versus 10 Pro Mats. And look at the DPs, man. A beautiful DP here for us, Sting, man. I didn't even know they had so many flavors, but hey, yeah, it's good. And yeah, oh man, so it's a purple string, it is a brown string, it is gonna be a light blue string, and it is green and red. I know about the red one, I even know about the yellow one, but eesh, man, rest of them, I don't know, but yeah, they have the matching profile pictures, guys. What else do you need? What else do you want, man? Here. Ish, matching profile pictures with the sting. Yeah, we will be waiting 1 minute. No issues about that. They still have around 5 minutes before they got DQ. Hmm. And yeah, we are still waiting for the players here. One of the players for Bunker Esports is not here and Sting Pro Max. Let me just check their IDs as well. Can I check their IDs as a thing? But now I don't think so. I should. Please wait. I'm having a problem. We will be waiting for them then. No issues about that. This is Sunny's pool. And yeah, the teams are ready. So we will be proceeding with the first match here. And honestly, guys, Sting Pro Max here, they already have my heart. And let's say if they had that gameplay as well here. Ish, man. The thing is, Burger Esports, they will have the first bit here. Okay. Okay, look at that. The blue will get banned. The blue is being a menace onto the XP lane, but still, the thing is, there is Uranus, there is Lapu Lapu, and YSS, 10 Pro Mans. They know their ABCs, and they will be banning that YSS here. So that's decent, right? The YSS, he will be already level 15 within 9 minutes, man. That's way too broken, like the way he farms that hero. And the Irithel will get banned as well, so it might be a target ban. Because let's be honest, they will be giving away the Ranger to the enemies. And Ranger, after taking the nerf, he is still broken. The Ranger, the Van is there. Even the habit onto that Purifier is my favorite. And we will see a Jushin ban here. So yeah, the team Sting Pro Max, they will be going for either a Lapu or a Uranus, it seems like, but no. Bunker Esports will straight away go for that Louis here, and honestly, in my opinion, Louis is the worst hero, man. It is gonna be the worst hero in the, it is the worst hero in the game, according to me. But then again, no meta picks here. Okay.
This land is our homeland.
No meta picks at the moment.
For honor.
It seems a little strange, but it is what it is. The Lapu Lapu is there, right? So the Lapu Lapu is there, so that's good.
I've been waiting for too long.
And carry to melt them out, and has been picked way too early from the Bunker Esports. The thing is, the assassins are still open. The Ranger is still open, and Ranger right now will counter every single thing the Bunker Esports do provide, but no. Stain Pro Max will go for that Kadita with that Petrify, so she will be doing that wombo combo. So yeah, she's gonna melt every single thing. Even the Tidwell on to the early game, like for the next 6 minutes, the Tidwell will get melted. The thing is, Tidwell will continue to get melted unless and until he builds that magic defense, it seems like. But at the same time, right? Bunch of Esports, they're looking good, and they have that late game synergy, and the Lance will get banned. So yeah, Stain Pro Max, they don't want that mobility heroes, especially that Lance on. The thing is, Lance, they don't have anything right now to plot him, and so is the Van Van. So okay, Van Van getting banned here. So they do realize that carry will get hard countered by the Van Van, but the Ranger is still open, right? The Ranger, the Hayabusa is there, and both of them will shred them. Beast Boy will go down, Andrew can go down as well. The Hayabusa is gonna be insane here.
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
And we will see. Okay, we will see a Nolan here. Sorry, bro, I'm not from Mizo. Can I watch? Absolutely, you can watch, bro. I'm not from Mizo as well, so it's fine. It's nothing like that. Anybody can watch, anybody can enjoy. That's the thing. And look at that, a Link here. So Link is gonna be the slippery boy here. The thing is, Sting Pro Master don't have that CC, right? They had the burst potential here, but no CC here. And Bruno, the Badan pick is good. The Bunker Esports, they have this Badan pick, and honestly, with that Badan pick, they are looking strong. The Badan can initiate, and the Tidwell will just have to use a flicker ulti, nothing else. And a perfect wombo combo is there. And the thing is, for the teams, they have drafted to the best of their capabilities. Even that Bruno is onto that Purify, so he is going to be a slippery boy. 2 items, a normal snowball onto that Bruno will, will provide the power spike the Saint Pro Max are looking for. Bunker Esports, the thing is, their Synectric and their energy are way too, tiled here. The thing is, they have to hit those synergies here for the wombos to work, and that might be the downfall of them as well here. Because let's be honest, if they fail to perform that synergy here, they will get melted, especially by that Nolan and that Kadita onto the early game. Then again, the Nolan, man, he's gonna be melting every single thing if he manages to get that 3 kill within 4 minutes. And we are here on to the land of Dawn here. Both the teams will help their respective hypers as well. Okay. The thing is, Nolan is starting from the blue, right? So when the turtle spawn, he won't have his blue. And look at that, that's a beautiful screen as well. So that's a lovely screen here from Nolan. Is that a 1v1 screen? 11-11 seems like. The teams are Bunker Esports onto the blue side, and onto the red side we have Sting Pro Max here. The Bruno is zoning out the carry. He will be freezing the lane here, so the carry will miss some of the creeps here. She's not even going to be level 2. Yeesh. The zoning is there. They are contesting for the gold buff, the gold dinosaurs as well. Right now, the vision is that Gatugacha providing that vision here. In Pro Match, they want to take this blue here. They want to deny that blue for that link here, but no. The perfect zoning was there. Even the Bruno joins a fight here. Karina gets that damage here. Lapu Lapu trying to get that kill onto that Tidrill, but no. Tidrill escapes onto that 1 HP. The leader will go for Sting Pro Match here. And yeah, they might be ahead in the farm here. They could have gotten the kill for the Tidrill here, but Bunker Esports not given the first blood here. Azure providing that vision as well. Kadita was I think she was the one who provided the maximum damage here. Even the Nolan is low. This might be bad. Nolan is not level 4. They are on to that Bruno here. The bomber combo is set as well. Bruno will be the first one to go down here, but the backup is there as well. The balls are your friends. And it is going to be good. The thing is, Ling did that power spike, right? And he is onto the bottom lane. Lapu Lapu is going to be level 4 here. And he can start a fight here. He can choke the lanes here. The Bruno, man. He was on to a Purify. And he couldn't escape. The perfect gank was there, right? And even the best boy is here. She can go down. She can go down. She does have a flicker. But no, she doesn't have a flicker. She will go down here. SPN gets that revenge onto them. And Gatugacha zoning up. Link was forced to use that retribution, so Nolan right now can contest this turtle if he don't use his retribution onto the blue buff here. And he won't. I think he won't. And Lapu Lapu is zoning them out. Gatugacha still providing that vision, still harassing that Link. And even the Tidrill can go down here. It seems like because it's 4 people here. The Louis is waiting for the level 4. She was choked down. She was manhandled by the Kadita, and the position of Kadita is there. She can get this kill onto that kill, but now a little impatient. They are inside the turrets here. Will they contest? But no. At the same time, the Bruno, he did die one time, right? But the thing is, he is still choking. He is still freezing the lanes here. The carry is a little afraid, and she should be right because the Kadita is there. Well, she chance that, and she dead. She is hugging the turret here. And right now, it will be the Tidrill who goes down. Like I said, guys, Kadita will be melting that Tidrill as well until he builds that, the magic defense item. Without that, it's not gonna be pretty, right? But at the same time, look at that, Gatugacha taking some unnecessary damage here, but the 4 people onto the top lane. This might be bad here. Kadita doesn't have that ulti, so she cannot melt, but Nolan already level 7 here. She will be one-shotting every single thing, even the Tidrill if he gets that item, right? They do realize that the shield is there as well. Laying onto the back line, onto that Bruno. But no, Bruno, the thing is, the Link. He is smart, and right now we can see a kill here. Okay, Tidrill pops at all. Louis trying to do the bombo combo. Uses that flicker yet again. Tidrill survives onto that 1 HP. Lapu Lapu can harass that Link here if he is smart, but no, he won't. But no, he is going for that. He pops that ulti. Badan joins the fight. But no, he gets stunned here. Even the Gatugacha is there against the wall. But it's a Lapu Lapu, man. You cannot, man. It's a Lapu Lapu. You cannot burst him down here. Kadita already providing the vision onto the blue ring. The thing is, there is no AOG onto the backline. Misses that petrified. That's a second line. Bunkers get that. So that's good. Okay. The Gatugacha did die here at the same time. Team Sting Pro Max will be taking the turtle here. Okay. This is going to be the first game. The first game is here. It is Bunker Esports versus Sting Pro Max here. Kadita onto that Louis, but no, Louis survives because there was no petrified, right? Louis did manage to survive here, and onto the top lane we can see a pressure onto that carry, man. Carry hasn't been ganked. The thing is, carry is still alive, uses that flicker beautifully, so she is farming for the late game here. So that's good. farming for the late lane, but no, Tidwell here can go down, especially when 3 people are there, but no, Lapu AOG onto the back line, connects to 4 people. This might be bad. Bunker Esports are getting melted down here. 4 people down at the moment. Okay, Link will get the Litho as well. So yeah, the vision is there, but the thing is, his 4 teammates did die. His blue is in danger here. They are melting the blue down as well. Whoever gets doesn't matter, right? But the Link shouldn't get that. Link does realize trying to push the mid lane here. But Bunker Esports, they are onto the bad foot here because the goal lead is 3k. So it's only gonna get worse because I think the power spike, the snowball is there. The Bruno will be melted every single thing. Look at that. 4 balls and already the roll trap is gone. And they're onto the mid lane here. The Tidwell spots that ult. Gets that inside the turret here, but no. Lapu sustaining the damage, soaking up that damage as well. Gets that Tidwell. Link trying to harass them, but even the Nolan joins the party, right? He is onto the back lane. Mid lane turret can fall down. AOG onto the back line. Louis survives, but no, the taunt is there. Will's able to survive there, no. Badan joins the fight here with the punches. The punches was there. That's a beautiful punches. The damage was there as well. But onto the top lane, the sneaky carry gets the turret here. Nolan will try to push the bottom lane and will contest for the turtle, it seems like. But right now, the Link is there. The whole team is there. The thing is, HPM, right? Staying pro mass, they managed to take the mid lane turret, but they are letting that carry farm here. This might be a disaster, especially for them onto the late game. Goal difference 48. Kadita gets that kill onto that Louis. Perfect height, perfect use of that bush. And even the Link with that red battle, he gets that. The red battle was there. Link gets that. Okay. And no, Andrew goes down here. The Kadita is melting down with the help of Nolan. And look at that, Bruno stealing all the farm. But carry is on par on him as well. The Badan will try to push on to the bottom lane here. And 3 people onto the top lane. The last time this was the case. But they got that Bruno. The Bruno did have the Purify. But no, it will be the Cage here who goes down lane. Pops at all. The taunt did get uses. Bruno trying to avenge his friend. And right now, Immortality onto that Tidwell. It might be bad, yeah, but Badan on the same time get that neutral objective. So yeah. The neutral objectives are there. They might gank him. But the thing is, it is a Lapu, right? You cannot gank a Lapu. But look at that Badan. Badan is going for the damage build here. So he will get melted down. And the flicker has him pop as well. Ulti gets missed here. Nolan joins the party here. Wombo combo. Badan goes down. Tower is onto that 1 HP. And at the same time, onto the top lane, the pressure was there from the Bruno. Get the Gotcha providing that vision here. Lapu will clear the lane. Will go towards his red. The farm denied is farm gained here. And Andrew provided the perfect vision here. Lane can go for the red battle. He is onto that Bruno here. Bruno trying to melt them. He does have that petrify. AOG connects onto that carry, but no. But carry goes down as well. That's a double kill. Lane and carry straight away. That's passive gotcha right there. Right. Will they push the mid lane here? But no, the Nolan will be going for that Lord here at the moment. Okay. The thing is, the tower shields are there. The tower shields are looking healthy. And Bunker Esports, they do have that carry for the late game. So they just have to survive this slot. But at the same time, the kid will, right? He is getting melted, it seems like. Yeah, Tidwell doesn't have that magic defense. So the Tarita will be melted. Them lane onto a low HP. He will try to clear the lane, but now Bruno will punish him. He is onto the 1 HP. Now he gets taken down. The Lord is still healthy. Tigwell gets a 3-man ulti here. This might be the comeback they were looking for, but Kadita onto the back lane. Zones the carry out, and the Lord is marching down here. Louis tried to do the wombo combo. Cross still onto that 1 HP. The immortality gets pop up as well, and carry will manage to survive that. The turrets are looking good. The top lane turret will fall down, but the thing is the mid lane turret will survive here. Will they able to defend the mid lane turret? But no, Bruno marking that mid lane turret here. Okay, that's good, man. The carry onto that rampage, but no, it is gonna be that Bruno onto the mega kill. He can get unstoppable as well. That's a triple kill. Will he go for a maniac? He doesn't have those skills and no minions. He's still farming up. He is already onto the last items. 11k gold here for that Bruno. So that's it's 12 minutes and 11k gold. The mid lane turret can fall down. And look at him melt every single time. Lapu Lapu inside the turret here, but it might not be Bruno. If he mark the base here, he can end the game, but no. It will trying to survive the damage. The ulti can get pop here as well, but no, carry clearing out the lanes. Lapu Lapu, they need to lock the base here if they want to win here. Bruno trying to hit the base. 2 hits onto the base as well. They are onto that lane. Lane misses that ult onto the AOG. Perfect strike here. Carry trying to mull them down. There are no minions, but the next batch of minions are here. Dunker Racesports. They need an answer. Louis might be the answer here. Bruno goes down, but no, the base gets locked down as well. Stain Pro Max will be moving towards the top 128 teams here at the tournament. And what a beautiful match that was, especially for the Bruno. The power spike was there. And the power spike was there, right? 11.7 with that 12k goal. It's like 1000 goal per minute. Definitely the carry late game synergy wasn't there. It was 12 minutes. But the thing is, I believe if they will manage to, deflect this, right? If they manage to, protect the turrets, they did have the late game here. And yeah, with that, we are done with the first match. Let me just invite the next teams as well. Stain Pro Max, man. They had the match in DPS as well.
This land is our homeland, and it will soon be your burial ground.
I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning.
Let's go.
Your team is banning.
Absolutely, we are back, and this is gonna be the game number 2 here. Station on to the left side, and on to the right side we have Morero here. The bands are gonna be 3. The lobby is gonna be tournament, and look at that Badan on to the first pick. The thing is, Uranus was there, right? Even the Kimmy was there. The Franco might have been a target ban here or a respect ban, it seems like. But look at that Valid. Are we gonna see a Valid here as well? That's the thing. A Valid. Ish, man. A Valid is gonna be tough. A Valid here. Ish. They are thinking about a Uranus. I would love to see a Uranus here, even a Kimmy. But the Valid can work, but no. They will go with a Khalid and with a Fireboy Valid. Player number 36 onto that Valid here. And how will he get countered? The Louis. The Louis is the. But no, the Sicilian. Zoshin. We have been seeing a lot of Zoshin recently, but Zoshin, man, late game is not there, man. That's the thing. Sicilian will guarantee them, and the thing is with the Sicilian, right, they will have the late game insurance. Late game the Sicilian will be hitting him like a truck, and the range is there. The thing is Sicilian can counter that Valid, especially onto that early, mid and late game. The mid lane will be onto the control of the Sicilian. Even the Kadika will work here, but the thing is Station, they will go with the Moscow here way too soon. They are showing up their MMs here, so that MM can get counter, especially with the Ranger. But now you are gonna pick an MM, we are gonna pick an MM, and the counter MM is gonna be Melissa. Perfect counter for that Moscow. So yeah, the counter was. The thing is Monero is winning the counter was here. That it seems like that. It's the last ban. A Hayabusa here will be lovely, right? Especially when you have a lead, they have a Melissa, and even the Khalid, right? But no, and Alucard will get banned. Okay, Alucard. Ish. And Alucard here. Okay. I don't know, man. And Alucard here ban honestly into the current meta when the assassins are open, right? Especially that Hayabusa and Ling and Vices. There you go. The Vices will get banned. So yeah, Team Station S Noami do know their bans here. Ish. The thing is, the tank and the hyper is left for both the teams here. What will they pick? Will they be showing a tank here? If they show a tank here, the thing is, Zation will be forced to pick and hyper and a tank as well. And we will see a Belwick against the Moscow. Belwick will have that vengeance as well, so he's going to get hurt. And look at that, the Fanny.
We'll finish off what was left
A Fanny and a Minos of the late game is looking way too strong, especially with that Sicilian Station. Might have win this. Are we going to see a Saber Hyper here, Nolan? I don't think so. Nolan can work. Saber Hyper can work, but it depends on to that early game. Even Abusa here won't work. The Hanzo will get melted down. If they go for the Hanzo will get melted down here. This might be a bad pick, why? Lancelot can work. Lancelot can work, but the thing is How are they answer that Sicilian and Badan? The Fanny might be onto a suicide mission as well, but the thing is, if they use all of the utilities onto that Fanny, how will they counter that Moscow? And even if they counter that Moscow, how will they counter that Sicilian? Because he will be spamming, and let's not forget the Minotaur here will be, providing that CC. So yeah, right now we will be moving towards the land of Dawn. Both the teams, they did draft to the best of the capabilities, but right now it is up to their synergies here. Synergies and wombo combos and rotation. That will prove the superior team will win. Sheesh.
Welcome to
And
Mobile
we are
Legends.
here on to the land of Dawn here.
5
And the Fanny
seconds
will
till
straight
the
away go
enemy
towards that
reaches
blue.
the
And that
map.
Fanny, if he
Smash
is,
them.
what do you
Ultimates
say?
deployed.
It's an aggro player, right? He will take that blue and go straight towards the enemy blue as well. 4 people helping the Lance here. Honestly, for me, I love to see us, right? Helping the hypers here. And the Lance will be the one to clear that red buff way too soon. 4 people onto the blue buff as well. Sicilian getting those stats early on. Okay. So believe right, he does have that inbuilt purify, but against a Fanny, how will he Mino providing that perfect vision? They will try to steal the creep here. They are onto that Lance. The damage is insane. And he does have that retribution. Gets that retribution. Lance onto that 1 HP. Gets taken down here. Well, kind of looking weak here at the moment. Sicilian uses that flicker onto that Tully. This might be bad move here. Sabo goes down. A 1-for-1 trade, but was that flicker, but now the Fanny will take that lethal as well. So the vision is there, and she might be level 4. Misses that cable, but it is fine. The thing is, she can contest for that blue as well because her retreat will be up. And the Lance is only level 2, so the damage is going to be insane, but they are moving there. They are have their focus onto the bottom lane here. 3 people gang, but will it be fruitful? The Lance will not be level 4 here. And Mino already onto that neutral creep here. Melissa harassing that Moscow. We make him a little bit low for the Lance, but the thing is, Lance will not be level 4, right? And the Fanny will be. He will be closer to level 5 at the moment. The Belgrade gets crossed up. Mino trying to push. He will provide that CC. The Fanny follow-up is there. He misses that ulti as well, but no, Mino goes down. Lance onto the bottom lane. Mino survives on that 1 HP, but no, Lance will get his revenge. And the score is still 2-2. So yeah, despite losing that buff, despite having their hyper down, they still manage to, equalize the score. The goal lead is in still favor here of Team No Mario, and they can contest for this turtle as well, but no, the Fanny will have the level 5. He will have the victory as well. And let's not forget they have the cable, but no, Lance gets that turtle way too early. There was no zoning out. They are onto that Fanny as well. The Badang is taking manhandle onto the top lane as well, and so is the Moscow, already down to that 50% HP. So both the top and the bottom lanes are the losing lanes at the moment. They are the ones that are bleeding those gold here. They are the one losing, right? Look at that Melissa. She will kill that Moscow with that Inspire. Even without the items, the good Melissa, they don't go for the boots, right? Look at that. Already 2k gold, 300 gold behind here. Fanny trying to carry the game here onto the boot, and they can do down here. The Waleed will go down here. Perfect flicker here. The Spear of Destiny misses as well, but they will get the gold from the bottom lane. That's like around 100 gold as well. But at the same time, Melissa clears the bottom lane, gets the extra minion, gets the 100 gold from the creep as well. Eesh. This is looking tough. The recall is there. I don't know why the recall is there. Okay, Melissa pops at Ulf. Mino trying to sustain here. Belvin pops at Ulf as well. Sabo will die here yet again. Lance pops at Ulf onto that Sicilian. The H2. We are waiting for the H2 here. But no, Sicilian survives under 1 HP. Not before the Lance gets that kill here. Monster still trying to sustain. Fanny, the hero, is there. Uses that ulti, but she will go down here. Lance gets the double kill. She can the thing is, Lance can get the triple kill as well. He go for the farm, bro. They stole your farm. You need to stole the farm here as well. And he will. Moscow Mino combo can work here, but yeah, look at that. Moscow was a little afraid, especially when the Lance have his ult in the next 3 seconds. And the turtle will spawn as well. Melissa perfectly zoning out. She will secure the third trap as well. So that's the extra 300 gold, and every gold counts here. Wally trying to retreat onto the top lane when the turtle is there. This might be bad. The Fanny can caught him off guard. He doesn't have that flicker this time, but no, the Fanny will go for the lead though here. So Mario gets the second turtle. They are ahead in the goal lead as well. Okay, blue team, they need to pull up their shots here. Genji trying to sustain the Waleed mid onto. The thing is, Waleed mid, it's kind of working. The Waleed is providing the harassment. Sicilian calls at all, gets that Waleed as well. Fanny will trying to go towards the back lane, but Sicilian can go down here. He is onto the 1 HP, but no, Badan is there. 3-man ulti, but no. Nino gets melted down. Even the Badan can go down here. That's a perfect wombo combo, but where is the damage? 1 HP onto the Monario team. A 2-for-1 trade here. But the Melissa will take the bottom lane turret. So the objectives just go towards the team red. Yeesh, Melissa kind of scared of that. She is kind of scared. The thing is, she respected the enemy. She does realize she cannot do unless it's the late game here. So she will be playing it safe. So that's good. 0-0-1 here. Moscow does need that farm here, but the thing is the counterfeits, right? The counterfeits are insane. Melissa can go down here, especially when it's 3v1. Melissa should realize that Velvet is a little low. The CC is there. Melissa pops that ult. A beautiful preemptive ult here. Sicilian joins the fight here. Can take down that Melissa, but will they do? Sicilian shows his mistake, but at the same time lands onto that blue buff here. Will we see a battle of the retribution? Lance is level 3 here. Waleed shows him off the front, trying to clear that, but no. Sicilian gets the boats, pops that ulti. They are onto the back lane as well. The red tree goes towards the Fanny here, trying to message the table, but she is onto that Lance here. The Sphere of Discretion did connect. Lance get punished at the moment. It's all because of that Waleed. Yeesh. That's the Waleed fault. The Waleed, man. He baited out his Lance, but Melissa joins the fight here. Melissa did join the fight here. Melissa might be the thing is, Melissa can carry his team, especially when she has 2 items here. She pops at her, so the Fanny can go towards the battle lane. This is the third turtle here. And they are contesting for the turtle. Mino uses that flicker ult. Pops at ult as well. Velvet uses that ult, so the seal is there. Badan onto the wall. Waleed gets that kill. Spamming that S1. Badan goes down as well. That's a double kill from the Waleed. Sicilian goes down. And at the moment, Moscow is the last one surviving here. He does have that Spear of Destiny onto the next second, but the turrets will fall. The red team, they can go for the mid lane turret here as well. Eesh. Ish, Melissa, man. Already onto that Spear of Destiny. Death Connect. Will they survive? Yeah. The Moscow just clear the lane. That's the thing, right? The thing is, Mino will get melted onto the early game, right? Every single thing will melt the Mino. Mino needs 3 items at least to sustain here. Sicilian, his positioning is a little bit questionable, especially the thing is, I'm a global 12 Sicilian, right? And his playstyle is not up to it, man. Ish. His playstyle, he might be the weakest link right now. 0-3-4 onto a Sicilian against a Waleed. He would be winning the mid fight here. Velvet sustaining that damage. Melissa providing the damage as well. Badan goes down here. Thali trying to join the fight. Lance playing the bottom lane. He will go for the turret, it seems like, but no farm. He will be going for the neutral farm here. Fanny trying to, juke out the thing. And the Lance joins. He does realize that he needs to bot them off guard here. Re-0. Trying to bait out the tables, trying to bait out the skills here. Fanny with a fast hand, double table. Melissa pops at her. Mid-lane turret should fall, but Moscow will be playing the lanes here. Fanny onto them as well. Player number 36 goes down here, but the mid-lane objective is taken by Team Red. The turrets, man, they are taking out the turrets, so at the late game it is going to be questionable. And the thing is, if you lose the turrets, you lose the map presence. The Mino items, I think he only have that 1 item that threw onto that OSS, so he will get melted. He needs 2 more items to be a little bit sustainable. But Even the Velvet can melt him right now. The thing is, the Lord is here, right? The Velvet providing that perfect vision. Even the Badan, is he perfect build onto the Badan? He just needs those stats and he is going to be the demon. Clock of Destiny onto that Sicilian. Even that... Okay, Blood can work because the thing is the enemies are tankier, right? Sicilian does have the survivability at the same time. Mino gets that 2-man deal, but where are the damage? Even Velvet spots as well. Milo gets melted down onto the back lane. Lance is not getting melted down. Even the Badan will go down. 2 for 0 trade. The Spirit of Destruction is there, but will Monster can it? The Fanny can get the triple kill here because every single one is low. Even the Lord gets that kill. That kill was lost. Monster, I'm not going to give you that kill. That was the Lord kill right there. Onto that killer man here. Melissa, they need to take out that Melissa here. Melissa, Lance, and might be it. It might be it here. Fanny will try to steal here. That's a perfect game sense, but no, a little late. We needed that 3 seconds here for that retribution to work. But yeah, Melissa will melt everything down. She does have those 3 items. He does make that Trinity. Look, the Trinity build from Melissa is there. The Lance might be going for a little bit tankier with that blue place. Yeah, he is going for a little bit tankier build here. He will be providing that 2 damage, so that's good. Fish heroes will get melted. The lanes are getting synced as well. But no, they are not pushing with the Lord here. Moscow gets that farm up. The top lane turret can blow down. But at the same time, they are focusing on the bottom lane here. Fanny joins the battle here. Onto that Melissa. Melissa pops a red. Fanny goes down. Sicilian trying to secure. Trying to get the kills. The Spirit of Destiny is here. Will also come. He comes onto the perfect time as well. But next, the mid lane turret is there, right? The thing is, as the game goes on, the Sicilian and Amino combo is going to be insane. So yeah, blue team, they just need to hold on for the late game. And if they do, they will win this match. Okay, they will get the top lane turret, it seems like. Genji providing that perfect vision, and Moscow, man, he's just farming. He realized he can make this game what he can carry his team. But look at the damage. Okay, Valir. Hospit Valir working out here for the red team. We hardly see that. Valir getting worked out, right? The turret shields are down. They will go down at 12-minute mark as well. So it doesn't matter that much. Okay, onto the mid lane. They are onto that Melissa. Mino flicker ults. The CC is there as well. Melissa is in trouble. But no, Khalid joins them. Fanny onto the turret. Misses that cable and gets punished. Lands onto the back line. But not the 2-man ulti here. This might be good. Khalid might have made a mistake here. But look at that. It is going to be the Moscow who will be the savior. The heal from the Mino coming into handy. But bottom lane. A large set of minions here. Sicilian. He needs to pull up his shots, man. He needs to carry his team 2 items at 13-minute mark. The damage is not there. The stats. Let me see the stats, right? It is going to be 12-13. It should be around 300 at that moment. But yeah, his team is struggling right now. The thing is, the red team, if they manage to defend this slot, right, they can win this game easily. The blue team, right? The blue team, if they manage to defend this slot, they will easily win this game. The Khalid is getting melted down. I don't know why. He is going for that war as he's not going for a tankier build. Khalid with the damage. This might be the breakthrough the blue team is looking for at the moment. Jeez. This might be the breakthrough because they don't have that front laner. Belgit will get melted down. Even the Khalid onto the late game by that 6-down and that Moscow. Look at the damage. Look at the damage because the Khalid is not going to tank it. Khalid will get melted down, soaking up the damage. The Petrified is there. Khalid gets taken down. Belgit can pop a 3-man ulti here. Gets a 3-man ulti. Lands onto the back line. Zing, zing, zing. He can get that Moscow kill as well. Eesh. This might be it. The next batch of minions are there. Fanny trying to secure them. Lance can go for the Lord and they will get the Lord here. But look at that. A fat. Even the Fanny goes down. A fat lane of minions are here. They are recalling. They do realize they have won the game here. it might have been a bad engage, especially when we have Lance and very first pick. This was the flicker player number 36 recalling the emoting is there as well. Okay, Mino trying to do something, but no. Red teams win this as well. And yeah, with that, we will be right back with a short break. And congratulations about Momero for top 128 here.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
They call me a hero because I saved my nation from falling apart.
And yeah, hello, beautiful people. We are back, and this is gonna be the match number 3 here. And on to the left side, we have wins. I think it's wins, right? Whispers of Dawn. Yes. On to the left side, we have Whispers of Dawn. And on to the right side, we have Sikkim Esports. The right side is Sikkim Esports, and on to the left side, the blue side is Whispers of Dawn. And both the teams, they will be banning that Fanny Atufa. I think it might be a target ban here, or respect and a target ban at the same moment. And look at that, look at first pick straight away with that retribution. So that just shows that confidence right now here for Whispers of Dawn. And in the counter, they will go with the dragon. A dragon with a 25 can counter the Alucard, especially onto the early game. Okay. And even the Daddy Fedwin. So the CC, the frontliners, has been picked here. Okay, the Fedwin and the Dragon can melt down that Alucard with that Wombo combo. So yeah, the counter picks are there, but I'm not a fan, right? You don't have to pick your hyper way too early just because the enemy picked, right? You have to have that, right? You have to check out the enemy lineup as well, and we will see a Savior here. Okay, Xavier and Sicilian, one of those heroes who will have that, the late game insurance. If your team have these heroes, you have that late game insurance that if it goes towards the 14 minutes, right, your team will win with one of these heroes, especially Xavier, right? Xavier damage is way too good. 2k aerial missile and, and a carry here.
I've been waiting for too long.
When Erythel is open, will they counter with the Erythel? That's the thing here. Sikkim Esports, they should know their ABCs here. Erythel here will counter every single thing, even the Xavier, even the Alucard, but not in the late game, right? In the late game, the Alucard will melt every single thing. They need to, with the power of friendship, they need to take down this Alucard, but it is going to be a Ranger, so the poking is there from the Death Sonata, so it's on point. That's a great point, right? The Matilda Alliance is still open, and honestly, Sikkim Esports, if they go for a Matilda airline here, they will have the mobility, they will have the healing, and they will have the damage. So it is going to be insane. The lineup is going to be on full meta, And even if Whispers of Dawn go for that Matilda, right, it's not going to do much because they have those squishy heroes that already have that mobility. And honestly, a Matilda here will benefit way too good here for the Citium Esports. But we are here on to the second phase of the ban. And it is going to be a area.
a real fight.
Okay.
True love is like blood.
Ish, ish,
Where
ish.
there is
Carmilla
light, there
has
are
been
also
banned. Okay.
shadows.
Carmilla getting banned. Eesh. But the Louis has been picked here onto the mid lane. I was hoping for a more of a CC base. But are we gonna see a Johnson here? Aye, aye, aye. A Johnson here with that Ruby. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Ruby can work, right? The Ruby is an underrated hero, and people hasn't got that potential of Ruby. It seems like Ruby is definitely an underrated hero, and we will see a Johnson here. Okay, Johnson with that vengeance. Are we gonna see a Johnson mage? Because honestly, he will gonna melt everything if we get that crash. But Amino here with the captain dance. Don't go for Amino. You don't want the early game to be beat. Batzia will be perfect. Just go for the Batzia. Batzia have that inbuilt, anti-heal properties, capabilities with that, ulti, and his passive is way too good, especially against something like Alucard. But the Mino here is that Mino, and the Matilda Airlines was open. I don't know why they didn't went for the Matilda Airlines. It would have been way too good. But it is what it is right now. Both the teams, man, they have crafted to the best of capabilities. It looks like where it is here ish. And we are here into the land of Dawn. Both the teams, man, they have drafted to the best of capabilities, right? And right now, it will be up to the execution at the moment. Like, what will be the execution be like? Uh, Honestly, it is all about those synergies at the moment. Like, what will they do? How will they rotate? Because, let's be honest, it's a little bit tough here without those rotations are everything. The Xavier, right? They have the late game synergy, even with that Alucard. That Johnson needs a snowball here. That Johnson needs to hit them, and who is gonna? The thing is, who's gonna sit inside Johnson? The Ruby is perfect. The Xavier, I don't think so. The Wombo combo is gonna work with the Xavier, especially onto the early game because its damage is a little bit low here. But they will be helping that Alucard. They don't want that invade here. So yeah, they will be helping their hyper Fedwin not getting that help. And honestly, I think the Fedwin should have gotten that help, right? Because Fedwin farming speed is way too low. Alucard will already be done with his blue level 2 and Fedwin. Only 70% halfway there. And the rotation, the early rotation is there as well. Okay, so they were trying to seal the trap. The lane freeze is there as well. Okay, freezing the lane here, Sitcam Esports. They are here to win its team side, and the bull trap goes to that carry. But at the same time, the Letho, man, they didn't contest for the Letho, so the Letho will go towards Sikkim. Ranger choking that lane, trying to choke that carry as well. Large balls of minions are here as well. And Alucard is already going to be level 4 way too early. He's going to be level 4. He's going to be here for the gank. Mino providing that vision. We can see a wombo combo. Carry onto the 1 HP. First blood. Will we see it? Carry escapes onto the 1 HP. Okay, carry. And it is going to be the Ruby who goes down here with that petrified wombo combo from the Dragon. Okay, top lane is looking good. The Dragon can go for some extra roll as well as the XP. And onto the mid lane, they are onto that Xavier here. Whispers of Dawn might be crumbling down in the pressure because the turtle will get spawned here. The Dragon will be level 4. Louis hitting that S1 for the wombo combo. Even the Minotaur joins, right? Just give this lane to the Minotaur and Louis can take the top lane because let's be honest, the Dragon is already level 4. They are on to that creep as well. Xavier, perfect CC is the Dragon can go down here. Dragon can go down here, but no, he transforms into Dragon form. Meanwhile, Fredwin taking that turtle peacefully. If that Fredwin didn't contest that red tree here, they can go for that blue. And Amino should provide the vision here. Will they go for the blue? They are trying to go for the blue. The Fredwin does not have the level advantage here, but the CC is there. The taunt is there as well. And yeah, Alucard will be able to seal that. Okay, Louis onto the bottom lane here. This might be bad. Louis does have a flicker. But right now, Ranger need to, force that carry onto the bad side for the wombo combo. The hit level 4 is there. Carry joins the fight, but at this moment, it is going to be Louis who will go down, flicker onto the bush where Alucard was there. You don't want to give that farm onto the Alucard. The execution was there, but where is your tank? You cannot do these type of TPs without the tank here. And especially when you don't have the stat pierce or even any items, the damage won't be there, especially onto the early game here. The Ranger farm is there, the vision is there, and even the Mino is providing some decent damage. So that Johnson might be going for a tan bell, but meanwhile the Dragon all over the map will get the kill onto that Xavier. And look at that, the dead ride is here. Mino doing a wonderful 3-man CC here. Okay, gets the double kill as well. 1 HP carry. Alucard onto the back line, but where is the CC? Mino doesn't have the CC, but the passive from the Louis did buy them time. Fredwin joins the battle here. This lane can go down, but Xavier is here to protect them. Fredwin can go towards them. But the thing is, Fredwin should initiate here. The Fredwin should initiate a single CC there. The taunt is there as well. The heal is there. It's a free kill from the Ranger. The flicker has been burned inside the turret. Xavier goes down yet again. And the Johnson pops that ulti here. It is Mino who will get melted down, but no. Okay, but Ranger, man. Winchana here farming up way too good. BK Esports. The Ranger farm, right? It is already 3k, 1k ahead of the carry. Carry is a late in set with Anna. And right now, she is taking choke onto the early game as well. So it is going to be way too late for the early game. Ranger getting those stacks up, but guess what? The second turtle is here. And second Esports, without wasting any time, let's go for it. Okay, Alucard goes down. Even the Dragon joins the fight. They are onto that carry. The carry passive. The passive from the Dragon gets the killing speed here. Ruby getting choked out by the Dragon. Dragon is a winning lane. Ruby, I don't know why the Ruby was picked, honestly. Whispers of Dawn. They need answers right now if they want to come back. 2-7 gold lead already. 7k. I think it is going to be that Xavier here. But he is getting choked down here. 3-man inside the turret. Johnson tried to save him, but no. He crashed bit too late here. Even though Johnson, right? Even though Johnson and Gary Pick is there. Look out onto that Ranger here. Ranger does have a flicker. He will use that flicker to survive another day. But bottom lane turret not looking healthy. And even the Mino is here. Mino can just heal you up, man. Second Esports, they do realize, they do not say A, B, C. Look at that. Already full HP. But right now, Ranger doesn't have that flicker. Carry trying to check the bush here. 4 people on to the bottom lane. This might be bad. Leave the tower. Give the tower. You don't want to give your life, especially when the Louis is on the back line. He gets that passive. The bomber combo will get set down. The turret goes down. Mino goes down. And yeah, Carry realized that she cannot sustain that. She will just go back. But on to the same time, it is going to be Dragon versus that Alucard. It's going to be a 3v1, but Dragon can get this Xavier, especially with the Petrify, but no. Petrify has been Ruby, push him inside the turret, push him towards that Xavier. The CC gets mixed up. Louis, a beautiful TP. Carry gets taken down as well. Xavier trying to pop that all. Dragon finally gets slowed down. Fredwin trying to put some damage here. And the turret is helping down. Alucard can join the fight, can get the triple kill, but no. He is focusing on the farm and he can go for the turtle as well. And yet, Venchana will take the mid lane turret as well here. So yeah, they are looking good onto the objective and onto the farm. Venchana already onto those 2 items, already 5k gold. And it's only gonna climb. Right, they will take the turtle as well. So extra shield for them, extra stats for the Xavier, and Mino providing that perfect vision here. Of carry on point here. And we might have some lag here reconnecting. Please wait. Okay, we are back. The lobby might have the lobby would have been glitching here, it seems like. But we are back here on to the game here. Right now they are taking the blue buff. Oh, look at first wave not seems to work here. Even the Xavier is kind of getting harassed. Okay. Look at onto the backline, onto that Ranger here. The CC from the Louis is there. Ranger survives onto the 1 HP. The tank need to provide that vision. Hazel here onto that Johnson is not cutting out. Okay, the Johnson trying to hit the dragon, but no, the dragon survives. But at the same time, Johnson, man, he will recall. He is behind enemy lines here. He let that Ruby die. And I think the Xavier might be next. But at the same time, look at that. Sneaky carry gets a bottom lane turret. Alucard gets the minion. They are sharing that farm. They will get 2 turrets here. So that's positive. They let that carry. That's like around 300 gold here. But at the same time, they will counter draft here. Okay. The counter tower pick is there. 2 towers for 2 towers. But right now they are pushing. The roll shield will die here. But I don't think so they can push. Louis TPs into the bush. Carry should know that. Uses that flickers to run away. But look at that. Ranger onto the back line. Will he get melted here? But no, not enough damage here. Xavier is. He could have popped that ult and die onto the late game. So it's good. It's good. The late game is there for Whispers or Wrong. But City and Esports, they do realize that they cannot give their enemies the late game, so they will go towards a lot here. We might see a lot dance as well. Dragon trying to zone out the enemies here, and Fedrin will secure the Lord. And the real question, the question at the moment is, will they able to defend this Lord? The Lord did get melted down. Johnson onto the bottom lane. Might be lagging, but he misses every single enemy here. But like I said, guys, is the second wave of minion that is dangerous. Johnson behind enemy lines here will get shut down as well. The enemy strike a red 3-man victory here from the Dragon. This might be the begin set here, especially from the Dragon. Xavier goes down. Alucard trying to do some damage. He gets the triple kill here as well. The taunt is here, but Dragon will get that shut down. And the bottom lane minions are there, healthy. They can end this game here, either from the bottom lane or the top lane, but they will choose the top because they just win this game, it seems like. But the next batch of minions will come onto the next lane. This might be bad here. They are unable to end the game here. They are unable to take the inhibitor turrets as well. Stadium Esports, you cannot give Whispers of Dawn an inch here because they will take the game here. Dragon trying to get that Ruby. Barely survives, the tower barely survives because of that Ruby. And this might be bad. If the comeback comes, they will look back at the scene and will wonder what went wrong. They could have pushed either of the turrets here, but no, I don't know what went wrong here. Okay, the Bedouin is getting harassed here. The Alucard can join. Ruby is sustaining here. Mino trying to heal them. But at the same time, they are taking the Lord here. This might be a bad fight, especially when there are no damage dealers. They are still contesting for the right carry, pushing on the top lane. Whisper so Don trying to have a back pass here. Louis gets find out. Alucard jumps onto them. He is inside the turret. Will go down. Carry gets the turret here. Xavier misses that ulti. That ulti was crucial at the moment. But 3 people down, 4 people down here. Xavier, the last man, trying to survive here. And Louis again, TP's all alone. You have to provide the calls here. You have to. You cannot drag an onto that Xavier here. They should focus on the turret, and they are. But the minion is not minion is not healthy, man. The minion is not healthy. Johnson is here to ride. Will they trash? Even the Ruby is inside that Johnson. They should trash. This might be the bad, especially when the Xavier will have that ulti. Okay, the TP is there finally onto that Alucard. Will he survive? No, I don't think so. He can survive. He doesn't even get the one trade at the moment, but that's the thing, right? It's a 4v1. How can you win? It's not a South Indian movie that you're gonna win a 4v1 here. But at the same time, this might be bad because the Lord is marching down. Xavier, he might have only 3 items here. He has 3 items and a Sky Piercer with 2 kills each. Ay, this looks bad here. Whispers of Dawn. But the thing is, they have a Xavier. They can defend this, I feel, right? Especially when the lanes are not synced here. They have a carry. The Lord getting melted down, but the Lord is providing some damage as well. Yeesh, look at that. The TP is there. And 4-man TP with that Mino ulti. They are inside the base. Johnson did get trashed here. Carry can melt down. Xavier provides the damage as well. And even Alucard is going, but Dragon on the backline gets the damage dealers here. The minions are here. They need to lock the base here. And yeah, CTM Esports will win this match. Congratulations to them. And we will be right. The thing is, they will be moving towards a 128. Xavier damage was there, but the Ruby, man. It was the Dragon that zoned out the damage dealers and made them win. Ish. And yeah, we will be right back with another game, the last game of the day here. So yeah, give me just 5 minutes.
Let's make the whole world green and lively.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
Let's go.
Your team
And yeah, hello, beautiful people. We are back, and this is gonna be the last game for today. And it is gonna be between Lunatia, I think Lunatia, right? Lunatia and Team Gluttonous. Team Gluttonous is onto the right side, onto the red side.
Suffering.
The red color team is Team Gluttonous, and onto the blue side is Team Lunatia, man. And look at the bands, right? The Ethel, a wonderful band, and even that Floating Ride, a perfect band. And at the same time, Gluttonous will be banning that Fanny and that Ranger. Okay. Fanny might have been a respect or target ban here. And Ranger, we all know, man. If the enemy is banning that Erethel, they are planning to go for the Ranger. So the buying games have already started. The counter drafting is itself there onto the banning phase. Okay, good, pretty good. But the first pick is there for the OPT Druid, and they will go for that
Because I saved my
YSS.
nation from falling apart.
Yeesh. YSS. A YSS. But that just opens up Batsia, a Uranus, and a Lapu Lapu here for the team Gluttonous, right? Hmm. It might have been good, but look at that. Gluttonous will straight away go for that Uranus. Will they go for a Batsia here? A YSS with that Batsia is good.
Crowned by heaven's mandate.
No, a Zacian
my
pick is
legacy
there.
shall
Okay.
endure.
A Zacian getting picked way too early. That just opened up some way for Farsa. Even that Kimmy. This is the tournament lobby. All the skins will be free. And yeah, the Farsa here with a CC or even the Batsia will be perfect.
Some lessons
And they
need
will
to be
go with the
repeated.
Kimi mid here. So yeah, Team Lungisha, they are not kidding. They are here with the big guns and just a Batsia. I know you want to pick the Batsia, man, Team Lungisha. Go with the Batsia. I know you want it, but no, they will go for a CC at the moment. No Batsia with their inbuilt anti-heal. CC works as well, especially against a Uranus, because the true damage is going to be true. And look at that Vengeance. So she is going to be sustaining here. Right now, how will Team Gluttonous counter this? The thing is, the tournament will have 6 bans only from the for the early stage. For the first 2 rounds, it is going to be 6 bans because most of the players, they don't have the hero pool. So if we give them 10 bans, most of the hero pools get taken out and they cannot perform. That was the explanation that we were given. But at the same time, 6 bans, it's really spice up the games, right? It really brings out the skill in the players. Like at the end of the day, that is matters, right? You have to have those skills, and especially in a tournament. The thing is, everything was explained into the R and the group leaders were informed as well. But the bans, right? The Hayabusa is still there. Eesh, will they ban a Hayabusa here? Because 2mm lineup does struggle against an assassin, but they will be banning a Van here, it seems like. It is going to be 3mm here for the Lungitia. So they might struggle if an assassin is there. Ish. They are really going to struggle. A Hayabusa ban. I am predicting a Hayabusa ban, right? Because they will have that 3 one onto that jungle, one onto that mid lane, and one onto that whole lane. So they need a pretty heavy mid lane. The thing is, they need a pretty heavy, sandbags here. And look at that, the Hayabusa has been banned. So no free food for the Hayabusa. And let's be honest, because Batsia is open. A Batsia here will be way too tanky. Especially into the early game, he can harass every single thing, even the Uranus. Itzia here might not be able to farm. Gluttonous, what will they pick for their front laner here? The thing is, the Uranus is going for the XP lane, right? Will they pick Batsia way too early? Batsia here can work, right? A Batsia with that blade armor and the Uranus with the blade armor will easily counter 3 MMs. And even the Vengeance. One Vengeance is enough. But we might see a Daddy Fedrin here as well. But the thing about Fedrin is he is slow onto that farm. Will that be enough? It is gonna be a Kufra.
Picking.
Okay, so the CC for the Kufra is there. The Kufra does have that, the Thunderbolt build. It's way too good. And we will see a Minotaur. Okay, Minotaur can get melted onto the early game, but late game is there. Late game is there. The early game he might, but the thing is there is no burst damage, right? So the Mino can survive. Mino can heal his team. The only burst is there for the Itzia at the moment. Rest of them are for the continuous damage. Ish. But for the gold laner here, the Ranger has been banned. Irithel has been banned. Nathan is there. Even a Moscow or even a Layla. Look at that. It is going to be a Moscow here. Ish.
I am vengeance
Minotaur
incarnate.
will finish off what was left undone.
A Moscow here will work. Okay. And we do need to see Team Gluttonous. What will they pick as a hyper? They are thinking about that because it is going to be 3 right? They need to be careful. 3 MMs. How will they even NS
Better
with?
to be feared than loved, if you cannot both.
Okay, this is something new, right? They are going for that Armon hyper here. No retribution at the moment, but still. Yeesh. Armon can get that power spike, right? He will be destroying every single thing. But it is a YSS and Kimi onto the mid lane. YSS will shoot them way too hard, and even the Kimi. So it might be a little bit tough. Ish. Gonna be tough. Let's see Team Gluttonous what they have under their sleeves here. Because it's way too tough for them right now. And we are in the loading screen right now. Both the teams, they have drafted to their best capabilities. Eesh. Who was my favorite team today? It is gonna be Team Stink Pro Mats. They have the match in profile pictures. They had an awesome name, and they even won their game as well. So yeah, Stink Pro Mats were my favorite teams, man. Just because they had a sense of humor, and it's very rare, especially in 21st century, to have that sense of humor. Like they are here to enjoy the game. They are here to make memories, and that's what matters, man. Winning and losing, it is what it is. But then again, look at that. Uranus will be checking up the lane. YSS getting the help from the Kimi. So is the Armand, so that's good. But at the mid lane, yeah. Look at that. Sushimi misses that one minion, so she won't be level 2 here. Yeah, she will miss that HP. She's not level 2. She is sitting choke up here. Mino gets that skill. Passive gets used up. No lethal contest at the moment. YSS already onto that red. And he will take that red as well. Are they cooking that lethal for the YSS? They should just take that lethal. It seems either Uranus way too deep here. CC asks from the hell, and Mino is here. Will they able to kill him? That's the thing. An early vengeance has been formed. Contests his blood. This might be bad from the Uranus. He jumped. Look at that. A beautiful X still. At the moment, Letho is there for the team Lunatia as well. Armon may be behind the farming as well. YSS is already going to be level 4. The roll trap is getting put here as well. So that's what Kufra can jump here. Kufra can jump, misses that jump. Mino onto the backline, onto that Armon. Armon can melt this Mino onto the early game especially. Sheesh. But no, look at that. Kimi 2-man stun at this early is good. When YSS is not level 4, the Kufra gets that. Onto the Master as well. He is freezing the lane here. So Ixia will have that last hit problems, but not anymore. Ixia, man. The turret will help and the lanes will reset, but at the same time, the turtle is spawning. Okay, Lunatia, will they contest for that? And right now, Uranus gets taken down. Too much CC here. Another CC onto that Kufra. Escapes onto the 1 HP. Will he go back? No. He survives, but he is onto the low HP. Kimi Pop settled onto that Armon. The stun is there. The retribution has been used as well. They will get this Armon. And onto the Kimi uses that flicker as well. Kimi is on fire here from the Lunatia. They will take the red buff here. YSS will melt down that turtle. Uranus can go down. They should have contested for this area right now, because they had the lead. They will get the turtle sheet as well. CC ties them together, and yeah, they want the red buff. I think they want. But no, they will go back here. But onto the bottom lane, we see something that we have seen, right, a minute before. The lane freeze attempt was there from the Master, but it kind of failed yet again. Okay. But at the same time, they are kind of providing a perfect vision for that Kufra. And the Kufra are missing those jumps here. And look at that. The ulti get used, the utilities get used here. And we might see a fight brewing out onto the bottom lane, because both the teams are rotating there. No Letho contest, and Lunatia will gladly take that Letho for the extra vision. Armon having a hard time to farm up. YSS already onto the level sets. The thing is, he is already onto level 7, and look at that. They get that kill onto that Calro. Moscow will jump. Moscow will definitely jump. That's a kill right there. And Mino pops at ult as well. A perfect zoning, and they are taking out the turret meanwhile. It's a 3mm here. Armon pops at ult. Kimi goes down. YSS onto the backside, trying to punish that Armon. Will punish them. The CC is there, but where are the damage healers? Kufra goes down yet again. Sushimi, not enough damage. That's the problemization, right? She will provide the utility. Not enough damage. The turret is providing damage, so that was the damage that they were missing. Okay, the ult is there. The vision is there as well. Onto the top lane. CC harassing that Uranus at the moment. Super UE. We hardly see that Uranus getting harassed here. But onto the mid lane, the next target should be the mid lane here for Lunatia. Gluttonous here. They need answers. Even the roam is level 2 behind here. Kufra trying to jump away. Uses that flicker. Kimi pops settle. Gets that gold as well. Gold difference is going to be 4k at the moment. Armon having a tough time to farm up, and CC, man, is melting that Uranus. He is onto one level ahead as well. And look at that. Look at that Obito. Look at that Mino providing that vision. He does have that flicker. He might be waiting for that, but no, misses that flicker ult as well. Kufra jumps onto that Minotaur. Mino pops at ult. They are inside the turret here, but there are no damage dealers stationed onto the back side. And yeah, it is going to be turtle time, but a lot of utilities has been burned here for Lunatia. This might be the perfect time from Gluttonous if they contest this, with Armon taking that blue buff, taking that farm. They can go for this, especially Ixia has that full set here. She does not have that that seems like. YSS pops that ult onto the back line here. Pops that ult. He is onto the back line. Ixia, will he get that kill? Survives under 1 HP. The shield is there. Kimi provides that crucial seed. YSS gets the kill. 3 people down for Gluttonous. Ixia onto that 1 HP. She gets taken down as well. That's a major kill from YSS, and the turrets will start falling down. The mid lane turret is Ness. Moscow will try to push onto the bottom lane here. Yeesh. That's the thing. Mino, man, uses that flicker way too early. We all saw that. We did. And Kufra did jump. He managed to miss that, but yeah, Kimi will punish him for that. Zation not able to provide the vision here. It's not even about the vision, it's about the damage. Bottom lane turrets gets taken down. That's a second tier turret. 3 turrets already down. And versus versus Uranus. Uranus is getting melted, man. It's been tough for Uranus. Everyone is melting him down. Kimi with that sniper. Is it Kimi or Leslie with a perfect ult? He will steal the red buff as well, but no. The red buff did goes towards that Armon here. That was a nice try, but they will be focusing on the turrets. And even the Monster. Monster did take out 3 turrets here, so he will be super farm already onto that 3rd item here, it looks right. Team Gluttonous, they need answers here, and what will be their answers? Aim and Hyper is not working out. Moscow is still pushing onto the top lane. The next match of minions is here. Obito Tun providing that vision, soaking up the damage. Team, he provides the stun as well. So left onto that low HP. Armon joined the fight. They need to take the turret. Kimi trying to take the turret, but look at that Uranus, cheeky Uranus, soaking up the damage. Ace inside the turret. Kupra pops the ult. Exia pops the ult as well. Uranus can go down. He is onto the low HP. They are inside the turrets, but there are no minions. Mino gets taken down. Turret still edge. Turret still is there. There are no minions. Why is it inside? This might be bad. They might be overestimating. Gluttons might have the bread that they were looking for, especially onto that Monster. Monster has low HP. Armon doesn't have that ult, but he is still contested. He can go down here, especially when Viases is here. Viases gets that kill. He is onto that Kufra. Will get his kill as well. But no, he misses that S1. But Uranus is here. He can melt the Uranus. We saw it way before, and we might see it again. Uranus trying to protect the turrets. An overextension here from Lungacia might have given them a chance, right? They have the late game synergy. The thing is, Armon doesn't have that damage. 3 MMs, it is quite risky here. The roll difference is 70 as well. The turtle goes to Team Lungacia. This will be the last turtle here. They are way ahead. 7k goal lead. The only way they lose this is if they throw, man. If they throw. The only way they lose this is if they throw. That's the thing. The top lit turret is in the favor, and 3 mm onto that Uranus. He will get melted down. The thing is, they really want this turret, Team Lungacia. They are focused on that. Kufa can go down here, especially with the amount of CC provided ration. Will he pop his ult? She does not have the ult, and they will get punished. Spear of Destiny gets misses. Armon will put the bottom lane. YSS can try to stop that, but the turret is gone. They need to hit 2, man. There's 2 more strikes on the turret, and the turret could have gone down. And yeah, they finally hit the top lane turret. CC will get the mid lane turret as well. So yeah, they are looking good. They need to pop up the shield, and the next slot they can end the game here. But will Lungacia get that thing? A pop stun is there onto that installation. Pops at well. The turret is helping 2 people down here. So the wombo combos are there. Kufra jumps onto that CC. And right now they need to back out. They need to clear the lane onto the mid lane here. They cannot let those turret shield goes down. If those turret shield go down, the next slot is gonna be head. It was deleting that Armon there with a perfect play. He wasn't quite invisible enough, it seems like. CC here can sustain every single damage. He is choking them out. The Kufa onto the bush here will get checked out as well, and CC will port him. CC will port him, man. But the thing is, they need to pop one of the golden shields. If they manage to pop that, the Lord will be able to end. CC trying to do that, but no, the HCI is there to clear the waves. Okay, they are onto the YSS. The YSS, he cannot die here, especially when the Lord is coming. He will back over. That was a nice vibration using that fleeting time. Kimi providing that damage. Kufra jumps onto that Mino. That's a wrong jump. Uranus trying to sustain a 3-man ulti as well. Except pops at well. The flicker is onto the back line. And right now, Team Gluttonous are getting melted. Viasis is here onto the top as well. Top lane turret shield gets pop-up. And a fresh batch of minions are there. Lungacia can end this right now. If they play the cards right, they don't even need the Lord here. Zacian trying to do some damage, trying to clear the veins here. CC soaking up the damage. That's 3 mm here onto the turret. Kufra misses that jump. Mid lane turret gets pop-up as well. 3 people CC here, but where are the damage dealers? Armon gets melted yet again. Spear of Destiny connects. Will they come? Okay, the monster did come, but the next batch of minions is here. Kimi can go down, especially if the Armans pops at all, but no. The turrets are falling down. The next match of minions is a monster focusing onto the inverted turret. Bias on the turret as well. HCR pops at all. This might be an overextension, but no. Arman survives on the 1 HP. Uranus is low. Kufra goes down. CC trying to choke them. And yeah, Mino will just heal them right up, and the next match of minions are here. Even the Lord is here. Will they able to defend this? That's the thing, right? But the Lord is healthy. Mino pops at well. Uran is trying to sustain CC. Lock in the base. The next match of minions are here. CC is provided by the Zacian, but no. Every single person is melted down. Right now, yeah, Lungisha will move towards the top 128. And what a beautiful match that was. And look at the Vasas already onto the 13.1. 12k gold, not even 12 minutes. So that's like more than 1k gold per minute. So that's the power of ISS, right? He will farm up way too good. And I think with that, we will be taking a leave for today. Thank you guys for joining. And yeah, we will be right back tomorrow at the same time, 7:30.